We are honored now to be joined by a Notre Dame alumna who embodies the mantra, God, Country, Notre Dame. While at the university, Danielle was a member of Muffet McGraw's Fighting Irish women's basketball team, and she graduated with a degree in psychology, right, 1999. And then in 2003, you chose to enlist in the United States Army. The following spring, Danielle lost her lower left arm to a rocket-propelled enemy grenade while serving in Iraq. In 2004, you were the Purple Heart recipient, and 2 summers ago, you were honored with the Pat Tillman Award for service at the 2015 ESPYS, I think. Danielle, welcome to Notre Dame Day.
Thank you, Ann.
Thank you so much for being here. Now,
you're welcome.
For those of us who are really not familiar with your story, take us back to Iraq, 2004. What happened that day?
Okay. Well, I was injured May 25th, 2004. I was pulling rooftop security on top of a police station in Baghdad, Iraq. Just a normal day. It was about 115 degrees.
Oh,
I was on the rooftop by myself pulling security when all of a sudden 2 rocket-propelled grenades whizzed by me. I picked up my M4, which is my rifle. I took cover, got into the kneeling position, and as I was about to return fire, a rocket hit me. At the time, I didn't realize it was a rocket, but all I felt was excruciating pain.
Oh my God!
And I was angry. I became angry because I didn't want to die in Iraq, and I remember praying to God, saying, God, whatever I've done in this lifetime, I'm sorry. Just give me the strength to be able to tell my story. And I felt a surge of energy, like, hit my body, and I thought I could actually get up and run, but I couldn't. And at that point in time, my fellow soldiers came and they started to perform CPR. They tied a tourniquet on my arm because at the time I didn't know my arm was missing. I didn't find out until hours later. And they pulled me from the rooftop and medevaced me out of there, where I went to the green zone, and that's where I woke up to my whole chain of command, who awarded me with the Purple Heart that evening.
Now, I heard that you realized that your wedding ring was missing.
Yes.
And what happened?
So when I woke up, I cried a little bit, and then my master sergeant, she said, hey, bud, do you know what 2 of your sergeants did? I said, what? She said, they went up to the rooftop against the company commander's orders to retrieve your wedding rings. And she said, here they are.
God.
And I told her to put them on my fingers, and the significance behind that is I had just gotten married several weeks prior to. And so it's funny, the things that you think about. I said, my husband is going to be paying for rings that I no longer have. You know, so here I have a missing arm, and I'm thinking about rings. But they were able to retrieve my rings, and that's when I learned more about teamwork, you know, what soldiers are willing to do for other folks. So.
Well, you knew a lot about teamwork because you played basketball for Muffet.
I did,
right?
I did. But when you talk about life and death, you really have to learn to trust your brother and your sister to the right, left, front, and back. You really learn about teamwork when it's a life or death situation.
So when you were a domer, you graduated with a degree in psychology.
Yes, ma'am.
How did you decide to enlist in the military?
I knew at the age of 7 years old that I was going to go to the University of Notre Dame. And there was the possibility of going to the service. It was something about being a soldier. And high school, I joined ROTC, and at Notre Dame, I tried to join ROTC, but they said, no, you're here on a basketball scholarship. I could never just shake the idea of serving my country, so I thought at the age of 26, I knew we were going into war, but I felt like my window of opportunity to serve my country was closing, and so I decided to enlist.
Wow, that's so selfless. That's unbelievable. So you got the Pat Tillman Award at the ESPYS. If you want to Google something and cry, Google Danielle Green ESPYS. What was it like standing up there, accepting that award?
It was truly amazing. You know, if people don't know about Pat Tillman, he's an American hero, a hero to me. Played football, left millions to go serve his country. So to be a part of his legacy, that's what it was about. For me, it's not about the trophy. It's about being a part of something bigger than yourself. And Pat Tillman is bigger than all of us could ever dream of.
So now you've taken your experiences, your education in psychology,
yes,
and you are now using those 2 things in your current position with the Veterans Administration in South
I am.
Bend. And what is your role there?
Well, my role is I went back to school to get a graduate degree in counseling and became a licensed clinical professional counselor. And I used that degree to become a readjustment counselor with the Department of Veterans Affairs, working with veterans who struggle with post-traumatic stress disorder and traumatic brain injury and anxiety and depression issues. I did that for several years, and now I'm a field examiner where I have an opportunity to work with WW2 war veterans and Korean veterans to make sure that they're receiving their VA pension. So I'm going to assisted living homes, nursing homes, and their homes to make sure our veterans of the past are being taken care of to the fullest.
You do wonderful work.
Thank you.
And you are a true American hero.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Danielle.
My pleasure,
It's just
Ann.
a real honor to meet you.
Thank you.